Greetings, Helldivers, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here for episode 12 of RASH Tactics, and in today's episode we're going on an egg hunt. Now I know a lot of you will probably sit there thinking, but Infinite Input, Easter was over a month ago, why are you doing your egg hunt now? Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I literally, as I started recording the content for this video, I thought to myself, this would have been a great idea to do at Easter, because I could have jumped on the whole, tagging it as Easter and egg hunt and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just did not think about that at the time. I recorded this video about a month ago, and I've only just got around to doing the actual voicing for it. So that's my bad, everybody. I kind of missed that bandwagon. But yeah, today we're going on an egg hunt. Now, for this episode, I was in two minds about whether or not I did a tactics episode for this particular mission, and it's for exactly the same reason as my previous episode, which is that the egg hunt mission is very simple and straightforward. It's almost as easy as the sealing the bug hole mission, except that your mission timer is 40 minutes and you get more of it to do, but it's very simple and straightforward, this mission. But there is another reason why I didn't want to do it, which is the fact that we already have a mission playthrough video on our channel of an egg hunt. And I believe that the majority of stuff I'm going to talk about in this video is stuff that I would have mentioned in that one. But that video probably goes on for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that people don't want to be watching a half-an-hour video to get some hints on how to complete an egg hunt mission. So yeah, for this one, we're going to go over it nice and quick. It won't be too long, and we'll get you on your way as soon as possible. Again, like I said, there really isn't much to this. It's an egg hunt. It's pretty simple and straightforward. But let's get started, shall we? Okay. Before we get started on this one, there are a couple of things to be aware of. First of all, your objective markers will be on your map. This isn't like the sealing of bug holes, so you don't have to kind of guess where you're going to land or aim for a specific thing. You can pretty much land wherever you want. This is another 40-minute mission, so you have plenty of time to take these out. You don't have to focus them immediately. And you also have your side objectives, your hidden stuff, your samples, all that kind of goodies and things of the like. So you've got plenty of time to get this one done. And you also have a variety of options in order to complete it. I have a few personal favorites, but to be completely honest, you can take these eggs out with anything, so whatever your preferred method is probably the best way. Now that we're down on the surface, let's go hunt some eggs. Finding these is pretty simple and straightforward. You can always just ping the objective on your map, which will make it appear on your compass at the top of your screen, but spotting them is quite simple as well. They look a bit like a standard bug nest, except they have these very tall rock formations that are kind of in a circle inside the nest. I think these are manually built by the bugs rather than them being a naturally occurring rock formation. Could be something similar to the xenomorphs from the Alien universe, where they have these like bodily secretions that they use to build their nests with. That certainly would explain some of the strange shapes I've seen from some of the previous bug nests. So yeah, they're quite easy to spot from a distance. The eggs themselves are these quite small orange sacs that will be clumped together in a big group, kind of plastered to the side of the nest. There'll be several groups of them, anywhere between 10 to 20 eggs at once. And taking them out is nice and easy. You can pretty much use anything to take them out. The only thing I haven't tested is just walking up and punching them, although I would imagine you can do that as well. But the best thing I recommend to take these out in a quick and effective way is anything that hits multiple objects at once, or anything that fires quite rapidly. So flamethrower is great for doing this. The machine gun, the stalwart, they're really good for it. Grenade launcher, any of the rocket launchers, they're pretty decent. The only thing I wouldn't recommend from those is the quasar cannon. That doesn't seem to explode in quite a large radius, so probably won't be that effective. You probably only take out 2 or 3 at once. The airburst rocket launcher that we recently unlocked is fantastic for doing this. If you can land a rocket right in the center of the nest, you can pretty much take out all of them at once, as long as the cluster bombs bounce in the right direction. You can also use any of your eagle and your orbital stratagems, although some of them aren't as effective, so anything that hits in quite a wide area is going to be ineffective at taking the eggs out specifically. Although I would still recommend using them to clear out the bugs that will be guarding the nest, as with it being a bug nest with eggs, it will have a fair amount of bugs guarding it. So anything like the 120mm, the 380mm, the Eagle Airstrike, anything that hits over a wide range, most of those bombs and rockets are going to hit outside the nest or hit the walls of the nest, especially the Eagle Airstrike, because it comes in from an angle. You probably only get 1 or 2 bombs that will actually land near the eggs and take them out, whereas the rest of them will hit the sides and hit the walls. So use them for taking out the bugs rather than taking out the actual eggs themselves. The precision airstrike is fantastic, as well as the 500 kg bomb. If you can get those to go right in the middle of the nest, you'll take out a very high amount of eggs with one shot. So they are pretty good for taking out eggs. But honestly, my preferred method is either the airburst rocket launcher or the grenade launcher. They're both fantastic because you can aim them and take out a whole group of eggs at once, especially the grenade launcher because you get quite a lot of grenades to shoot, so you can literally take them all out with 5 or 6 of them if you place the shot correctly. So yeah, that's my preferred method for taking out these, and that is pretty much everything to it. The egg nest itself will have some bug holes around the outside, so I would recommend taking those out as well if you've got the chance, because they will be spawning bugs at you constantly, and you will be attacked fairly frequently as well. So just make sure that you're on your toes when taking out the eggs. Clear out the nest first and then go in, take them out as quick as possible, and then clear out afterwards. And that's pretty much everything, to be honest with you. There isn't really much else to tell you about this mission. It shouldn't take you very long to take these out. I think that's the reason why, if on the higher difficulties, you get 3 or 4 clumps of nests to take out, because they're quite simple and they're quite quick to do, and that you'll have plenty of time remaining after completing that objective to complete anything else left over in the mission. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.